post-left critique is, again, it's internal, it's not external. We consider ourselves to be anarchists. One of the things that is attractive for me about a post-left critique is that we're trying to reclaim some of the more neglected aspects of classical anarchism, 19th, early 20th century anarchism. Trying to remind people that those things exist. There's very strong anti-bureaucratic tendencies, very strong critiques of organization for organization's sake, critique of mass politics. All of these things can be found in anarchist writings from the early 20th century. One of my personal favorite anarchists from that era is Luigi Galliani. Most of his stuff has unfortunately not been translated into English, although it's being worked on as we speak. It's supposed to be published any time now. Galliani was very active in the United States in the early part of the 20th century. Sacco and Vanzetti were followers, not really followers. I can't have a follower if you don't have an organization, right? But they were involved in Gallianist circles. They were explicitly for class struggle, for anarchist communism, and against unions. They were against formal organization. They were for direct action, for the kind of direct action that contemporary anarchists who were labeled or labeled themselves insurrectionary. Like, we would recognize insurrectionary tactics by reading things from Galliani and from some of the Italian-American anarchists of the early 20th century. They wouldn't have called themselves that. They were anarchist communists and explicitly opposed to formal organizations and forming unions. This is problematic for contemporary anarcho-communists who adhere to the platform, for example. There's a whole segment of self-conscious anarchist communists who were opposed to that kind of an organizational model.